and organizing. Okay, very good.
Besides, I want to be a baker.
A baker also. So hey, why don't you, an organizer, why don't you be a wedding planner and then you can bake the cakes? Ooh, wow, make double money. Okay, what do you want to be?
I think I want to be a teacher.
What type of teacher?
I like children.
Not sure yet. Children. Oh, you want to teach little children. Like kiddies or pre-kindies? At a daycare or, because they're pretty crazy. Your teacher is a teacher at a daycare. They're cute and they're not crazy. Because I also do that and it's a great job. I love going there. Yeah, good. Okay, I'll stand up because I can't see you. Next, hard mode. What do you want to be when you grow up? You don't have to stand. I'm just standing so I can see you. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah, no, just answer.
I can't hear.
Cop.
You want to be a cop?
No. But it's about information technology.
A cop. Information technology cop.
The policeman work in the office, not go out.
Yeah. Yeah. What does cop mean? What does the word, it's actually an acronym. Cop.
Police officer.
Yeah, police officer, but what's cop mean? Cop. It comes from Britain. It comes from England. They call them constables, not police officer. And the constable is on patrol. So that's why they call them cops. Okay, the acronym, constable on patrol. So here you call them police officers, which they are, but over in the UK, police constables. Okay, it's a British term. Good. Yeah, and information technology, yeah, big time now because so many criminals are scamming online, right? Yeah. Okay, next, two more.
I think I want to become
A teacher, what kind?
I want to find you
Yeah, but what kind of teacher? Math teacher, physics, science, geography, English teacher? Physics? Physics. Woo, you're a brainiac. Okay. And last but not least,
I want to be a businessman.
a businessman.
I want to start my own company in the future.
Ooh, okay, an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Yeah, start your own business, yeah, and be successful and lots of money.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so with all these jobs that you're going to do, and I know you'll all be very good at it, and you make all this money, where are you going to travel in the world?
Hello?
How many countries have I traveled? Let's count them. USA, Canada, my own country, Mexico down below, then the Caribbean islands. I have been to Bahamas. I have been to Dominican Republic several times. Central America, I've been to Panama, Costa Rica.
Wow.
Then I go over I've been several times to China, 3 times now to Vietnam, 3 times to Thailand, Malaysia, Bali.
I want to discover about the beauty in picture.
Yeah.
If your company is fantastic, this is really
You in Canada can get food from any country in the world. You come and visit me in Toronto. You want to eat food from Bangladesh or India, we can go in a half hour, we can get to that restaurant. You want to eat some amazing Italian pizza, we can go to an Italian pizza place. You want to eat I'm feeling homesick and I want some yummy Vietnamese food. Around the corner is a great Vietnamese restaurant. because we have, in Toronto, we have more cultures that have immigrated to Toronto than any other country in the world. They bring their culture, they bring their food. My supermarket, 2-minute walk away, has almost all the vegetables that you can get here in the store. Even though we don't grow it, the Vietnamese people and the Asian people who immigrate, they set up businesses and they work with Vietnam, they work with China, they work with Thailand, and they ship them over so the Asian people have the food they want, the ingredients to make the food. So it's a smorgasbord. You would end up with a belly like me. So you gotta watch it. Okay, good question. You can, I will let you, just one. I'm joking.
Have you experienced cultural shocks while traveling?
Cultural
Cultural shocks when traveling while traveling?
shock.
Experience.
My cultural experience, I've had many positive, most are positive. In Vietnam, I have many good friends. In China, I have good friends. I like to meet the local people, and that way you learn about the culture, the real culture. Not that, oh, I'm going to go on a tour and give me your money, and here's a great wall, here's this. Culture is is being invited to your family's house for a dinner and seeing how the real people live, not where you're taking money away. So I've got friends in Thailand, I got friends in many, just before I came into class today, let me see if I can do it. Look, there, Sunshine Sandy from Austria. I'm walking back, she calls me, from Austria. This woman has traveled the world 3 times. She's a businesswoman, and she's done 3 times by herself. And we met her, we let her stay at our house in Canada. So yeah. Okay, good. But sometimes I get negative. In Thailand, they would sometimes call me, Farang. Foreigner. Yeah, I know, I'm a foreigner. But in the bigger cities, you don't get that. And sometimes even here, some storekeepers will rip me off, charge me too much money than me. Yeah. So, but that's why I'm learning Vietnamese, and especially counting and the language to say too much, right? And I'm learning to talk to the ladies at the market to know the different prices in the food. Well, good. My very good friends coming to town from Vanti, and we are getting together and celebrating 3 days. In China, my best friend lives in Beijing, and we talk every day on social media. I have other friends in Thailand. Like I said, this lady, she visited me 5 years ago. She still keeps in contact. I'm always blah, 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 blah. I'm not just looking, oh, here, look at that. Social sites. I talk to a lot of people. My next place I want to go, probably next the Philippines, because I have friends now from the Philippines. I have friends in Canada from the Philippines, and I talk online with people, a 19-year-old and an 18-year-old girl in the Philippines. I just do. Yeah, that's the neat thing about social media, if you do it right. You can make lots of friends everywhere. But it's the people that make us come back. I go back to, if I am in Vietnam or Thailand and I have to fly back to Canada, I will try and make a trip and do a layover in China so I can visit my friend for 2 days. Yeah. We travel every year, even when we had to leave in the fall to get out of Vietnam to get our working visas. We made that trip. We did Thailand for a month, and we traveled all through Thailand. We did Phuket, we did Bangkok, and we did Chiang Mai. So, and one day we'll probably retire in Thailand because we have good friends there too. So, and you?
You prefer traveling by car or by motorbike?
Yeah, that's a good one here. Because you guys are pretty dangerous when it comes to the rules of the road and a lot of accidents. So I'm thinking right now, even though I have a new motorbike, I bought it for my wife so she'd have a bigger bike and be safe and not break down. but she's already had 2 accidents, got hit by people 2 times. I've been hit once, so now I'm thinking about buying a car. So yeah, so because the bigger your vehicle, the more power you have on the road. So yeah, good.
Then I will tell you the top jobs.
Yeah, jobs, go.
As you're being a English teacher,
I am now.
so in the past,
Cop. But I wasn't an information technology cop. I did wiretaps. I was a criminal investigator. I wore a suit and a tie for most of the time, but then at the end, I wore casual clothes, and I wrote judicial affidavits, and I listened to your phone calls. I tapped your computer. Yeah. But not yours. You're good person. I tapped the bad people.
so you are being attracted to people who doing what jobs?
I'm just attracted to people who are nice. And the only reason I became an English teacher is because when I started traveling in Asia 8 years ago, the people who would meet me through couchsurfing were usually non-native speaking teachers. So from China, I met teachers or people who wanted to learn English. So through couchsurfing, hey, I'm Ling Hao, I live in Beijing, come and I will show you my town. Yeah, and you do it for free. And then they get to practice English, you get a free tour. Yeah, so I have friends all around the world now because of it. So, but yeah, before this, and I have teacher friends in China, teacher friends in Thailand, teacher friends in Vietnam. And because of it, hey, what a great job. Not only do I get to travel, but I get to work in the country, and I can stay for 2 years on a working visa, not just 30 days on a visa. So there's benefits. Do I know what blocker?
Beauty blogger.
Building blocker? What's that? Beauty blocker. No, what's beauty blocker? Oh, a blogger. A blogger. Okay, because that one air conditioner is awful sounding, it's like a freight train. Okay, someone who blogs, writes about beauty. Yeah. And Thailand, look at your neighbor, Thailand, the #1 country for what? Plastic surgery, right? Yeah. So you're right beside, yeah. Good. Anything else?